Hello, everyone. So today is Tuesday, the 29th, I believe. Hey, all right. The 29th of April, 2025. And don't really have a whole lot to talk about other than Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw was really good. I enjoyed watching it. Nothing really too spectacular. It was in Kansas City, so that was pretty cool. A lot of it was kind of explaining what happened in the last Monday Night Raw. So, and Pat McAfee now will have a match against Gunter at the next big event, and Lycaria is going to put her title on the line against Becky Lynch. Lyra Valkyrie. So she'll put her title on the line against Becky Lynch. So that should be another good match. They faced each other before, where Becky Lynch lost a title match to Valkyrie. So we'll see how this one ends up, but should be fun to watch nevertheless. And Logan Paul has challenged Yeet. He has challenged Jey Uso for the title, and so that's going to be interesting. And Sami Zayn got a choice from Seth freaking Rollins, because he basically said that he didn't like the way, or he told him as a friend, more or less, that Seth Rollins is going down the wrong path. Seth Rollins said, no, this is good for WWE, and if you don't like it, you can go to SmackDown. And started giving him the advice of going to SmackDown, like, if you do, we'll give you a title opportunity against... we'll give you a title opportunity on SmackDown. If you go there, you'll get a title shot guaranteed. But Sammy didn't like that. He's like, dude, I'm not gonna back down because you guys are being bullies. And he ended up getting his ass kicked. So, pretty much to sum it all up. But other than that, all in all, not too bad of a Raw. I'm looking forward to SmackDown. See what's going to happen. I guess in about a week from now. I'm thinking it's that Saturday before I go back from vacation is when they're going to have. I guess anyway, that will be the next big event for WWE. So that should be fun to watch. All right, so getting into this. So we got the questions of the day. And I didn't answer the one yesterday, so I didn't record a video, and I do apologize. A lot of it was just because I was having problems with Sunday's episode uploading. So it finally uploaded on Monday, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to record one on Monday because I had problems with that one uploading. I'll just record one on Tuesday, so here we are. So a lot of it was due to technical difficulties. But I am recording tonight, so. Alright, so we are on the 29th, but I need to do one for the 28th. What makes someone a good person? I would say, more than anything, if they have good morals, they're an honest person, hardworking, loyal, those are always good qualities of a good person. Loving, nurturing, understanding, So yeah, I would say all those are good qualities of a good person. So I think it's made up of quite a few things. Hopefully, I'm one of those people. I don't know. I let other people judge. I don't really worry about it. I just do the best I can and then I go on. That's the bottom line. I always just do the best I can. Um, if you don't like me, all well. I'm moving on. Because not everybody's going to like me. It's okay. Likewise, I don't like everybody. So if I don't like everybody, I can pretty much assume that not everybody's going to like me. And that's okay. What do you want to learn? That's the question for today. Well, I put Babel on my Nook here recently. So maybe during my vacation, I'm going to start to learn some Spanish. So that's something I really want to learn is Spanish because we have a lot of Hispanic people around. Well, there's a lot of Hispanic people around where I live, and I would really like to communicate. Is not to know what they're saying, but I would like to be able to communicate more with a lot of them. So for that reason, I would like to know Spanish. Like I said, it's not to eavesdrop on them. I could care less, you know. It's just to more or less to be able to communicate back and forth, you know, to bridge that gap that I think is that I have between them and me. So I think that would be really cool and like you know, and I've been told that you're not never too young to learn something. So I'm gonna try to learn that. So there you go. All right, now for the other questions. Let's see what we got here. Get a few of these and then we'll move on. Try to get to my 10-minute mark there. So hold on a minute. Let me get to. All right, so here we go. I'm on the right page now. Let's see. What is your Oh, we already did that one. What is your most favorite decorative piece or artwork you own? I don't know, cause I like a lot of my artwork here at the house, so it's hard to choose which one is my ultimate favorite. I have a lot of favorites, so I don't know if I can really narrow it down. So I'm not going to. I like a lot of this stuff around me, so there you go. If I didn't, it wouldn't be hanging up. So there you go. I can't decide which one's my favorite. I like all of it. How much money would make you happy? Enough money to pay off all of my bills and buy Angela and I a new house. I would be happy with that, you know, which I know is a lot, but I would be happy with that. I mean, and pay off all of our bills. I mean, pay everything off. Pay off her car, get us a new house, um, any other bills that we may have, medical bills this year, whatever. Pay it all off on one go, and we're good to go. College debt that I've got, pay it all off. I don't have much of a college debt, but I got a little bit. But anyway, pay it all off. I'll be happy. Um, what famous person's memoir? And by the way, if anybody wants to pay all that off for me, hey, I'd be grateful, man. You'd be in my debt forever, but I would be forever grateful. That's all I gotta say on that one. What famous person's memoir would you love to read? Man, I don't know. Hmm. Probably The Rock. You know, because he started off with very little money, and with all the success he's got, I'd say probably The Rock. So I'm gonna go with that. And I'm 10 minutes in, so we're gonna quit that and go to Missouri Day of History. Alright, so Missouri Day of History. Missouri Day of History. Let's get into this. We got 2 days to cover. We're just about done with March. How about that? After today, we just got one more day of March. I mean, not March, but April. I keep saying March. I don't know why. And I was just on the page and then I lost it. Here we go. I've got it back. Alright, so for April the 28th, we go all the way back to 2012. So we're not going too far. And we're going to St. Louis. How about that? I didn't see that coming. A hailstorm blasts through downtown St. Louis as the Cardinal fans are celebrating. The Cardinals are just wrapping up a game against the Milwaukee Brewers when we're still celebrating at Busch Stadium. A severe storm developed quickly around 4 p.m. and delivered some of the strongest blows downtown. A beer tent nearby, Kilroy's Sports Bar, was sent airborne by the wind as hail pounded fans running for cover. One fan was killed and approximately 100 others were injured. The storm ended up being one of the most damaging and costly hailstorms in American history, with approximately $42 billion and insured losses. That's pretty hefty, really. I kind of remember a hailstorm like that back in 2012, but I have to go back and look. Because I know, if I'm not mistaken, I think we got hit pretty bad by that same storm. Maybe not as bad as St. Louis got hit according to the book, but I'm pretty sure that was the same storm that we got hit with in 2012. That was pretty bad. I know a lot of the cars in in some of the lots were damaged pretty bad. They were actually discounting some of those cars so much off of them if you bought them at these car lots because of the hail damage, and depending on how bad the hail damage was on certain ones of them, they more or less took a loss on them with their insurance company. So there's that. I'm pretty sure that was the one I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure that was back in 2012. Alright, so now for April the 29th, we go all the way back to 1927. Again, talking about St. Louis, but this time we are talking about the spirit of St. Louis, which is completed, and Charles Lindbergh takes it out for a test flight. You might know this famous plane, the Spirit of St. Louis. It says, although the flight happened in San Diego, there was significant attention paid to this flight in Missouri. The revolutionary plane was destined to make the first transatlantic flight, have been paid for mostly by families from St. Louis. Many of these sponsors in California that morning. Many of these sponsors were in California that morning to see Lucky Lindy test out the monoplane in a series of stunts. Days after the competition, Lindbergh flew the plane to St. Louis for locals to see, and then took off to New York a month later for the history-making flight. So there's that. And then we got a side note. But before we get to the side note, there's the picture of the famous plane. I'm sure a lot of you have seen. I know I have. Alright, so, side note, we go all the way back to 1995, and this one is in Kansas City. So, John Nunley of the Kansas City Royals becomes only the 70th player in MLB history to hit a home run in his very first time at bat. So that is really cool. That happened back in 1995. John Nunley. So that's really cool. Alright, and that is all I got for Missouri Day of History. So there's that. There's my questions and all of that. And I got all caught up on Raw. And I did it all in 15 minutes. How about that? Alright, so now, last but not least, we'll do the tarot card deck. And I do apologize because it's been over a week, so I don't remember what I had on the last tarot card deck, but it's okay. It's okay. We're just going to start fresh. I think I need a Star Wars one, so I'm going to see if they have a Star Wars tarot card deck for May. If they do, throughout the rest of May, I'll use that one as soon as it gets here, but I'm going to see if they've got one. Alright, in the meantime, we'll use this one last time because we're still technically in April, so it'll be okay. Alright, so first card I pick out is upside down. We have the Knight of Cups. So that's what that one looks like. But it was reversed, so we're going to put it up here at the top. Hopefully I got enough room. We'll put it right there. Alright, next. We have another card that's reversed. We have the Queen of Cups. So there's the Queen of Cups. And it was reversed. So we'll put it over to the left. Something on my arm. Alright, next. Alright, this one's right side up. We have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords. And it is right side up. So we'll put it in the middle. Okay, next we got another one that is upside down. We have the King of Cups, but he was reversed. So we'll put him over to the right. And the last card, we're getting all cups right now. The Nine of Cups, and it was reversed. So there's the Nine of Cups, but it was reversed. We'll put him at the bottom. Alright, so on the plus side, this should be easy because we got a lot of cups. One sword and a lot of cups. Alright, so first was the Knight of Cups. So we'll see what we got for the Knight of Cups. I'll bring that card back up so you all can see it again. Alright, here we go. Knight of Cups. I'm going to hold it upside down because it was in reverse. So, alright, so Beetlejuice embodies the reverse Knight of Cups with his deluded thinking, moodiness, and jealousy. This card suggests that you are forcing a plan into action instead of proceeding with careful intent. It's time to reassess what you're doing before you ruin relationships. Okay, well, I have no idea what that means right now, so not a clue. I don't feel like I'm in a rush into anything at the moment, so I don't know. But anyway, we'll move on. We have the Queen of Cups, and she is reversed. So, Queen of Cups. The reversed Queen of Cups is gently nudging you to take care of yourself instead of others. This could mean setting boundaries with your loved ones, scheduling dedicated downtime, or extracting yourself entirely from overly independent relationships. Whatever you do, do it with love for yourself first and foremost. So, I guess love thyself. Do things for me, which I'll be kind of doing in the upcoming week. I mean, Angela and I are planning out our vacation together, but I know, especially when we get closer to my birthday, I'll be doing things more for my birthday. So I look forward to that. So that I will be doing. So maybe that will be where I'm forcing a plan. Maybe I don't know, but I'll try not to force too much. I mean, I'm still going to plan accordingly. Like, even though it is for me, I'm going to make sure that other people are having a good time as well. You know, especially Angela, because I know she's on vacation too. It's not just my vacation, so yeah. Alright, so now we have the Four of Swords, and that one is right side up, so we take a break from the cups. Alright, Four of Swords. With an important milestone met, it's time to relax. Put on your favorite sleep masks, slip into your satin pajamas, and sleep like the dead. Take a break before you begin a new challenge. Resting, recharging, and reconnecting with yourself is going to boost your capabilities. Well, that would probably work with my vacation coming up. I'm probably going to do a lot of resting and relaxing. I'm also going to do a lot of me time on my vacation. But at the same time, like I said, not trying to do too much planning for myself. You know, I still got to keep Angela in mind, which I'm thinking is what that first card might mean there. Alright, so now we're going to King of Cups. That is reversed. Says, at his worst, King of Cups represents emotional volatility, manipulation, and selfishness. In your reading, he may represent someone in your life you've been uncertain about. This is your sign that they aren't what they appear to be. I don't know who that would be, so I'm kind of going with, right now it said selfishness and manipulation. I don't really see me being any manipulative necessarily, but maybe being a little selfish because my vacation's coming up and it's my birthday, so I could see me being a little selfish in this upcoming week. So I'm going to take it more like that because I don't know what person they would be referring to. That one's kind of throwing me off. I have no idea. Because like I said, I have a feeling that my vacation is still either going to be underway or close to over before I do another tarot card deck reading. So I'm going to lean towards this is probably all for my vacation. Because it doesn't really make much sense for this week, but for my vacation these do. So, alright, and then the last card here, we have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Oh, okay. Let's see here. That's 8 of Cups. We want 9. Here we go. 9 of Cups. And it is reversed. Your life may seem fine, but a sense of dissatisfaction lurks beneath the surface. Filling the void with distractions and material goods may be tempting, but that approach will leave you just as empty. Consider examining your emotions, confidence, and a sense of security. The fulfillment you're looking for lies within. Okay, well, I will definitely keep that in mind. I'm not sure what dissatisfaction I would have. but I will definitely keep that in mind about the material goods. Because right now I'm more on the making some memories on my vacation and resting and relaxing than I am about bringing material goods home. So, but like I said, I'll definitely keep that in mind. But yeah, definitely looking forward to our vacation, by the way. I guess I can give you guys a little bit. So I know the first night of our vacation, we're going to the St. George Hotel um, here in Missouri. It's up or right around St. Joseph. It's in a different town, but it's right around St. Joe. And so we're going to go there and hang out in that town for the day, check out their downtown, all that stuff. But the St. George Hotel is said to be haunted, and we are staying in one of the haunted rooms. So we are definitely looking forward to it. We're going to bring our ghost hunting equipment. We're going to buy ghost hunting equipment. Basically, I mean, we're going to bring our digital recorder and possibly a camera, or use our phone as a camera. We don't really, because Angela and I don't really believe in bringing a whole bunch of stuff with us necessarily. Um, we might bring a ghost box just to try it if we've got one. But ultimately, I think it's just our digital recorder and a camera. I think is all we're really bringing. That, and then the entity that's in the room is supposedly it's a little boy who likes to take people's stuff. So we're intentionally bringing, or I'm going to be intentionally bringing a toy horse with us that I'll put up in the room where I think the little boy can easily reach the horse, and I'll see if he takes it and moves it around in the room, or possibly takes it with him, because I will tell him before we leave that it is his horse. He's free to take it. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with it. But I think it'll be a very fun night. So that's night one, or yeah, that's day one, night one. Then day two, we're going to go to St. Joseph. Should be free comic book day. We're going to St. Joseph. We're going to check out some of the comic book stores there in St. Joe. But we're also going to go and hang out in St. Joseph. We're going to go hang out at a couple of the museums that's there. Because I know Angela has never been to some of those museums, so we're going to go up there and check those out. And then we should be back by Saturday evening. So that's our plan for Saturday. Then Sunday, we're gonna is May the 4th. So of course we're gonna watch some Star Wars, and then also we're going to the theater to watch the new Marvel movie, Thunderbolts, that's coming out. That will be coming out this weekend, so we're gonna go check that out. So that will be our fun there. Monday is more or less kind of like it's kind of a business day for us in a sense. We're trying to get we're going to go look at a house on Monday. Angela might be doing some applying it at a different job that she's interested in. I told her, like, well, if you want to, I mean, at least try it, check it out and see what it's like. And if you like it, go for it. So this is all her. This is all her decision. I'm not trying to make any decisions for her. So, but there's that. So we're going to do that and go looking at a house. Plus it's Cinco de Mayo. So we're going to eat some Hispanic food on that day and watch. We're going to watch Return of the Fifth. But we're also going to watch, or, well, basically we're going to watch episode 5 on that day. It's Revenge of the Fifth, but we're going to watch, like I said, we're going to probably watch the 5th movie on that day, episode 5 of the Star Wars. And then after that, we're going to watch a couple of Hispanic movies, for Cinco de Mayo. So basically kind of using that day too as a catch-up day, or a rest day, if you will. And then Tuesday, Tuesday we're planning on going to, or Tuesday I have an appointment with the eye doctor, so we're not doing a whole lot on Tuesday. Probably just another extra rest day or whatever, or movie day or whatever. Plus, we'll be watching episode 6 on that day of Star Wars. But then on the 7th, plus Raw, we're going to be, of course, watching our regular shows like Monday Night Raw. So that would have already happened, of course. But anyway, so got an appointment that day. But then on Wednesday, we're going to go to the Kansas City Zoo. That's in our plans. Thursday, I'm going to try to get it set up. So we'll go to Bothwell Lodge and check that out. And then on Friday, we'll go to Blue Springs. So, and possibly go to Liberty. I don't know yet, but we'll definitely hit up Blue Springs. So, and then that'll be pretty much our vacation. That, and I'll hopefully get a new phone this Saturday after we go to Blue Springs. The Friday after we go to Blue Springs. So that Saturday I'll hopefully get a new phone. But that'll be pretty much our last hurrahs of vacation before we go back. So then it's all in the books, and we'll be back. It'll be back to work as normal. But should be a lot of fun. I think we're looking forward to it. So we'll see what we get done there. And as a reminder to you guys, because that's what I was saying too about these tarot card decks, this will be the last tarot card reading that I will do. And here, I'll let y'all look at the thing. But this will be the last tarot card deck that I will do before vacation. And next week I won't record any videos because we are on vacation. And irregardless whether we're doing a whole lot that day or not, it's basically just the idea that, hey, Angela and I are spending quality time with each other. So, and I don't want any too many distractions as far as all that goes. I just want us to have a good time and enjoy, and whatever we feel like doing is what we'll do. So, yeah, there's that. I'm actually thinking about doing too after my eye doctor appointment. I know it's on Tuesday. I might see if Angela wants to go with. Well, I know she's going with me to my eye doctor appointment. I was gonna say, like, after we get done with my eye doctor appointment, we might go to the Arcade Museum in Warrensburg and hang out up there for the day or for a while. So that might be kind of fun to do too while we're on vacation. So I'd definitely be down with that. See if she is. Check out Rockin' Sports that day too while we're up that way in the Bird. But yeah, so should be a lot of fun on this vacation. I'm definitely looking forward to it, like I said. Alright, y'all, so I'm going to show you that. So there it is. That's the last tarot card we're going to do before vacation. So there you go. And then I'll record two more videos. I'll hopefully record again tomorrow night. And then I'll record one more time on Thursday. And after Thursday, I won't record anymore until I get back or until my vacation is over. So that's the plan anyway. But I might have a special video, just to let you all know. I will be recording some special videos, and then when I come back from vacation, I'll try to put those up, as I go. So I'm still going to record a little bit while I'm on vacation, but I just don't want it to be where I'm recording one video every single day and then trying to upload it while we're out and about having fun and having to worry whether or not it's uploading or not and all that jargon. So this is like I can still record, but I'm not worried about editing and all that stuff while I should be hanging out with Angela. So yeah. So that's my plan anyway. But I'll still have like side videos. So when I do get back from vacation, I'll probably have like that haunted video. I'll have a haunted video up without a doubt. I'll definitely be doing some editing and putting it up at some point after we get back, and probably have one of the Kansas City Zoo and maybe one of the Bothwell Lodge. Supposedly the Bothwell Lodge is haunted too, so we might bring some of our equipment along with us when we go up there, just to see if we might get anything, even though it's going to be like a day tour. Still, it might give us something to do there. So yeah, we're definitely looking, like I said, we're definitely looking forward to it. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. So if we go up there to Liberty, there's another one we might bring our ghost hunting equipment with us too. Even though, like I said, it'll be during the day and we may not see anything, but still, it'd be a lot of fun. So yeah, on that note, that's all I got for y'all for right now. Y'all have a good one. Peace out, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.